Welcome back. You're now tuning into the other side. The other side of sports is your host, Laws in the building. It's me, it's Aaron. We in here rocking out. Uh it's a spicy week, Aaron. It's a lot of stuff floating out here in the Twitter spaces, all types of stuff, dog.
What's going on?
First
I'm about to look.
fir- first things first, though. The Skip Bayless, Joy Taylor joint. Oh,
What's going on?
Ocho. So apparently, this word on the street, some of it sound a little fugazi to me, like because the internet is so full of just random stuff, like you can't believe everything you hear. But this is what this in the little lawsuit joint. So apparently, there's a hairstylist that worked at Fox Sports One, right? She doing all the people hair. I guess Bama's the type of situation it is, thirst going thirst, dog. So Bama's probably start trying like, hey, what's up, man? Let me holler at you. Let's go out, let's hang. Right. So she was just basically like, nah, I'm good, I'm good. Uh maybe Shannon Sharp might have touched the joint, and then Bama's found out and was trying to like see if Slim was going like that, but she wasn't going. The person that was going, they saying Joy Taylor was out that joint. They calling her Joyride now, Aaron.
Oh
You know,
Lord.
switch Slim name up and everything, dog. Said she was giving the move yaya out with incentives. You know how these Bama's in the NFL got contract incentives? She was like, you can get the move yaya, but I need X, Y, and Z. And apparently Slim came to her and was like looking for like, somebody to back her. And she was like, nah, this is how it worked. You just gotta do this, put this in your contract incentive, and then you get paid like that. So
You can't put
one of
that in the contract though.
hey, hey, look, one Bama, they saying Skip offered Slim 1.5 million to touch
She's
the
a
Blue
liar.
Yaya.
She's a
Come
liar.
on, dog. Hey, look, I know Bama's who got bread, and Skip Bayless, he probably what is his number probably like? He probably
He
like
probably up 100 mil off TV.
okay, maybe yeah. But I'm talking about like, yeah,
For
okay.
1.5, I gotta hit every youngin at the network on national TV like it's a commercial for the work. Though it's no way he offered this youngin 1.5. There's no way.
Yeah, I'm not buying that, dog. Maybe 200K, maybe
No, no, stop. Dog,
320.
stop. You could get better joints for way, way, way less than that, though. So why are you so obsessed with this
No,
hairstyle?
but dog,
This 40-year-old
Skip, hold on,
hairstyle?
time out. Skip don't come off as the over obsessed type, geek type Bama who just, you know what I'm saying, got a collection of troll dolls in his basement, like in a box.
Pull
Like
up, pull up the white dude that was hitting Joy. He don't look the same. He don't look goofier than Skip.
yeah, but he can't. I don't know if yeah. Yeah, okay.
This is the issue I had.
But
Like
she got something out of that deal. She got her own show and everything. Like they
everything fine when you got the job. Then when you get fired, all of a sudden all this stuff happened 5, 6,
Mhm.
7 years ago.
Okay.
So for
But they
me,
well, they said that Slim got fired because I guess she wasn't giving up the move Yaya. So they were like, oh, we gotta get her out of here because she gonna ruin the whole deal. So then they put Joy on the case and was like, hey, we need you to come up with something to get Slim up out of here. So then Joy was like, I mean, it's all alleged, but they said that she was like, this is a classic drink. We need some more black people up in this drink. It's drink too whitewashed. So we need to go ahead and shake some of these drinks up. And then that's how they like basically phased her out.
do you believe it?
I don't believe it.
You got to make the lie a
I
little bit
believe, I
close to the
believe, I
truth.
believe, I believe they probably put her up to something. And but I don't think that, well, clearly it's not sticking because Slim filed a lawsuit. So
But the thing is, like, we live in a time where it's receipts
mhm,
for everything. If this
there
kind of
is.
stuff was going on, there should be some breadcrumbs or something leading to the leading to the guilty verdict. So
Uh-huh.
if there's some substantial stuff to this, it'll come out. If you don't hear about it and it just go by the wayside, fake news.
Yeah.
Or
You gonna
NDA.
see,
Or she
yo,
cashed out
you
and
already
signed the
know she
NDA.
gonna cash out, bro. You already know how this game is played. She probably do have though. These network, I'm sure them joints is being run just like Pizza Hut down the street, dog. It's a lot of successful, funny business going on inside them joints, dog. I'm telling you, Bama freaks everywhere, dog. It just, I can't even tell you some of the stuff. I told you what happened at the company parties, dog. How Bama's get down to them joints. So Bama's trying to get it cracking, dog, and they trying to find anybody who with it, Ern. You know how I go. And especially the Bama's got the pool, they the freakiest jokers.
That's why they get them jobs.
Yeah, dog. And they trying to find any joint that will take the cash for the booyah. It's just that, dog. So they just like, oh yeah, we could do this. Okay, all right, yeah, we good. You know, so what's his name? Orocho, the Acho. He got the coon chip in him, but you know,
still a straight man.
Booyah is Booyah. Yeah, so but you know, if you were looking for the receipts, this Bama he on social media giving her props, just going out of his way to like bait her up and stuff.
But you can't just attribute that to that. Like,
nah, but Aaron, I'm gonna say this from my vantage point, the spider sense went off. Bama's doing when you going out your way. I don't know.
But you ain't got to do all that, though. She needed you, not the other way around.
Yeah, maybe right. But he looked like a square type.
He was in the league.
Yeah, he was in the league. He was getting the angst. But I just, yeah, he might be in love with the joint, dog. He looked like the
the joint that getting passed around and he fall in love.
Yeah, he do look like
the train stops here. No more. Hey, I'm a conductor now. All you niggas off the train.
Hey, yeah, that's him, dog. Hey, Aaron, that ain't him.
It could be. It could be.
Dog, he got all the markings, dog. This man got Forrest Gump written all over his forehead, dog.
Especially the Bama's that be cheesing like that, the extra coon cheese.
Dog.
They smiling so hard for no reason, him and his brother. Oh, you already know.
You already know, bro. Hey, that Bama. Jenny, where you going? I'll be back, Forrest. Where you going with those guys? I'll be back, Forrest. This man a receiver with open arms, dog. He looked like the type, but I'm not buying a Skip Bayless paid no $1 million to try and hit off Slim, dog. I'm not buying it. He probably offered something. He probably said, I'm gonna tell you what really happened, dog. He probably said something like, what would it take? $1 million to get you in it? Like he probably said something like that, but he wasn't like really serious.
He didn't have a check written.
Yeah, dog.
Put her name on the check for 1.5. Like, stop.
Come on, yeah,
see. They gonna get mad about this part. I don't care.
Okay,
I want to see it. That's gonna tell us.
Oh, Slim, she not bad looking, but she ain't. This joint ain't Model T, dog. She ain't the Model T. She just
put on the screen. The people want to know.
Let me see. Let me see here, dog. I'm gonna see if I can find Slim. I'm gonna give you her name. Her name is awkward, dog. I don't even know if I'm allowed to do this, dog. Yeah, but she bunny though. She a bunny.
A bunny?
Yeah.
Like a snow bunny?
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Dog, but you know they go crazy over them joints, dog.
Them joints don't cost 1.5.
They don't, but
let's not there.
But we seen the joint happen though, dog.
Them joints do not cost 1.5. Stop it.
Dog, definitely not this joint too. I tell you, I went and did the digging off Break City to see what all the fuss was about. Because what do you always say? You were like, put her on the screen.
Put her on the screen, dog.
That tell you what it is or what it ain't.
Everything you need to know, dog.
Everything you need to know.
You ain't pay 1.5 for no regular Joe Blow's Snow Bunny.
Yeah.
All you need is
I'm gonna
Taco
I'm gonna I'm
Tuesday
gonna I'm gonna put her. I'm
or
gonna
one
put
of
her.
them joints.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find this drink, dog. About making me work today. Oh, this drink. Yeah, she got a weird name.
Where her IG at? I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah. So I show you. This is the joint right here, dog.
If she ain't got IG, she lying.
Nah, she got IG. She got IG.
I
Yeah,
know her comments going crazy. She probably turned them drinks off.
yeah.
Because you
We
know
about
every no good nigga like us is going to look the drink up and see.
you already know, bro. You already know what it is. You already know. So once my drinks start working, hold on. Yeah. So I'm working on the photo. Don't worry. We gonna have that drink up in no time. And then the people can see. And then y'all be the judge, cause we just we just here. I don't want to do nothing to get us implicated in this lawsuit.
Implicate me. I ain't touched her. I ain't offered enough.
All right,
Definitely ain't
let's
paying
see.
for no snow.
This the drink right here, dog.
He about to try this hand. I believe it. I believe some of it.
Yeah, dog. They love the blonde
Yeah,
joints,
them little
dog.
joints. Yeah.
Yeah, and if she was like nah, and like everybody else was getting passed around in the joint, they get like it create higher value for the drink, dog. You know what I'm saying? It just
So she said nobody at the network closed the deal. They was just shooting a shot trying
yeah,
for her.
but maybe one Bama tested. They word on the street, Shannon might have touched the joint, dog. And
That
so
is up
when
his alley.
one Bama get hold of the joint, everybody think like, oh, this community, like this is for everybody. Like, and they're like, nah. And she like, nah, I'm not going like that. Like, no. And then Bama's get mad. You know, dog, I seen
You let him get the drink, but not
I'm gonna
me.
tell you some stories, dog. Back in the day, dog, it was a joint around the way. Everybody partook, dog. Everybody partook. And and one Bama we know
Say his
could-
name.
couldn't
Say
crack the
his name.
code for the drink, dog. And everybody was like kind of baffled a little bit, like oh that Bama.
Was it a guy that normally get youngest? That couldn't crack the code?
Dog, for whatever
She don't want
reason,
to say
this is
too much.
yeah, we gonna stay clear, bro. We gonna hold on, but couldn't crack the code, and dog, that joint. You know how I be in
By the
college,
Civil
dog.
War.
Bama's can't. You the only one can't crack the code. Bama's get maniacal, dog. They start offering stuff they wouldn't regularly offer. I'm just saying. Bro. I'm just saying. All right. On to some sports. We off the salacious content. Let's get into the sports. Dog, first things first. We got to talk about the Patriots before we get into the other trash organization. The Patriots fired Gerard Mayo after one season. They brought on Drake May, which was a fail. We could have told you not to draft him. They Joe Milton III looked like a cooker, Aaron. Did he not? That man was like 16 for 19 for 180 yards in the first half, like 2 touchdowns. He was cooking. They ended up winning the game. It definitely impacted their draft position. Robert Kraft, basically came out and was like, it's unfair for Gerard. Like they had it 1 year, blah, blah, blah. We know what this is about. They do this all the time. They hire a coach that they could just discard and there's no real consequences. All these other Bama's getting extensions and being kept on and brought back. And it's so disheartening. Gronkowski's on TV talking about how he didn't like the firing and how it was, bad timing and all of the above. And they cut that by. They was like, hey, we going to commercial. They never tell Alabama on live that they going to commercial. It's always like, the host come in and be like, oh yeah, so blah blah blah. No, they told about, hey, chill, chill, chill. We going to earn.
We knew it was funny business. We knew it's a lot of people that should have been fired. Davo and Shane kept their jobs.
How, Sway?
Shane kept his job in Indianapolis. There's a bunch of places where it's guys that we just knew should have been out of there. They finally got rid of Doug Peterson after should have fired him for the
Finally,
last 3
he should have
years.
got fired after 3 weeks.
But and then they were trying to get Antonio Pierce on that same jet out of town, but he like, I don't know where this stuff coming from. This all outside the building.
Yeah, you know how they do, dog. They try to just. It's a whole deploy to try to get him out of there, dog. But it's unfortunate because I think Gerard Mayo had like a clause in his contract that when Bill Belichick left the team, then he would be made the next head coach. And this was just like to satisfy that, and it was like, nah, we don't want you. So now they bringing in all the old ducks, dog. This hiring, dog. I'm so thankful we not a part of it, bro. This joint is just a recycling bin of trash, bro. If you lost last year, if you got fired for any reason the previous year, it's like all is forgotten, dog. Like they just forget everything about. They talking about Ron Rivera coming into the Jets organization. They got Vrabel. They got all of these Bammers who just lost that are not good, and they brought them in. So we're gonna see what happens, bro. This joint just crazy to me. It's crazy to me. What else was going on? We making the playoffs, Aaron? 12 wins?
When the last time they won 12?
No, I was 4 years old, bro. if that. I might have been in my mom's
91.
stomach, bro. At 91, bro. The last time. And they won the Super Bowl in 91. Does that mean we going to the Super Bowl? Dog, who would have thought we would have won 12 games this year, Aaron? In the fashion that they won the game. A lot of them just was dramatic finishes, bro. Dramatic finishes. Mariota showed he got a little clutch gene in him. I said, get out of town. They're gonna turn this script like it's a mate dog. Jaden Daniels has changed the entire fabric of the whole organization. It's night and day, bro.
And they try to give credit to everybody else, but that's where it starts. It don't start with Adam Peters. It don't start with I don't want to hear none of it. This should all start with Jaden Daniels. Making that decision right makes everything else start to look right.
It make everything start to look right, bro. You can do anything, even the stuff they missed. Like for much of this game on Sunday, I was looking at the jump like, bro, dog, these Bama's are sorry, bro. Like, they are really not that good. Bama's is dropping passes, like it just
roster top to bottom compared to almost every other team in the playoffs that I can think of. They have the worst roster outside of quarterback. It is not even close.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, I agree with you, dog. It's gonna be interesting to see this playoff game. They play the Bucks. They matched up against the Bucks. We're gonna look at the playoff schedule and talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, I've just been impressed by the team, impressed by Jaden. I mean, even to overcome all of the deficits that this team has, dog. Defensively, there's a lot of deficits defensively that they have, and to overcome them, to be able to get to even 11 wins to me is impressive. But then 12, like, bro, I never thought I'd see the day, and here we are, 2025. These Bama's got 12 wins, so. Definitely, I think that they definitely have a chance against the Bucks. I think the spread is like +3. So I'm gonna just ride with my boys, dog. I'm gonna just ride with my boys. On the other side of the coin, though, Aaron, I finally figured it out, bro. I know why. Shout out my man Jeremy, dog. Sports reality. Shout out Jeremy. I know why the Dallas Cowboys some trash, dog. I know why it's all coming down. You watch Landman?
Nah.
Dog, so look, Landman, this Bama, he on the show, Aaron. This Bama Jerry Jones on the show acting. I'm like, bro.
Hold up. He on the show?
Yeah. hold on. Let me. Yeah. So I'm watching Landman. I'm looking at the TV. This Bama Jerry Jones on the finale episode joint. I'm like, a whole monologue. He on the joint looking like he about to cry, talking about his. Yeah, bro. I'm like, bro, this is why y'all. This is why y'all Bama slumming now. This Bama want to be a movie star. Why you so? Now you know the Landman joint. That joint tough. It's about like oil tycoon type Bamas. So this joint, this Bama one, I seen Jerry on. I'm like, dog, this is why y'all roster messed up now. This Bama want to get a Golden Globe. He going after the Golden Globes. He don't want a Super Bowl. Don't make no sense, bro. They did Cooper Rush dirty. That was dirty, dog. The Bama about to get 500K and then just don't play him. Yeah, that joint crazy, bro. That joint crazy. So they done. Cowboys done. They done for the next couple years, bro. Because I don't see it getting any better. Dak, he the black Kirk Cousins. He can't. I mean, what they gonna do, bro? What they gonna do? Um, yeah, they threw. They threw. They threw. Uh, you watching any basketball?
Zero. No, actually, that's a lie.
Okay.
Y'all size the Bama Ace Bailey.
Nah,
Ron Harper,
not my size. My size is the other
Harper,
back.
Dylan Harper.
Dylan. Yeah, Dylan is my size.
Those Bamas was so regular last night against Wisconsin.
Dylan, did he even play? He didn't even play last
He played.
night.
Yeah, he did. When I tell you, if these supposed to be the savior for the Washington Wizards.
Nah, we did.
Business as usual.
Yeah, they did, dog. They I watched a little bit of it. I watched a little bit of the Rutgers game. They was getting washed. Then they fought back, but yeah, they couldn't get nothing going offensively. And they to me, and I don't. This is just me watching basketball. I can tell that like they have too much freedom because they wasn't running no sets. They were just coming down, put them on a block, throw the ball, and then Babbitt
and the Joe blows. Like
yeah.
it was like Wembanyama. It reminded me because the teammates, you can tell either one or two things: they're jealous of the attention the other guys getting, or they feel like that attention is an opportunity for them to shine. Instead of getting your guys the ball, they was just coming down doing whatever.
Playing at a prep school, dog. This Drake prep school basketball, and you can't win at this level where most of the teams are like very disciplined. They coach very well, you know, to execute a certain way. So if you Bama's is playing rec ball and it's not the NBA, you can't get away with that because the NBA.
He had 39 the game before. So and the way I've been hearing people slicing him. It's like you watch with a certain level of expectation, and it looks like, I mean, he was missing. So maybe he's just one of those bad shot makers who makes it look.
Yeah, and the thing is too, what I watched, he was taking shots off like he was taking fadeaways. Like he wasn't getting the shot that you want an NBA player like
a guaranteed number one pick. You should get to the cup at will. Finish at the basket on top
at least
of people's
getting fouled or whatever. He looked a little like soft, he was getting bumped.
He got handles and like you could see like what people like.
It's not polished though.
But I didn't see anything that was like dominating, guaranteed number one overall pick, like savior of a franchise. And that's just one game. I'm gonna try to watch a couple other ones, but the way Bam was like, nah, Ace Bailey's the guy for. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. So my litmus test is like, if you are NBA ready, for me, how you do in the tournament tells me everything that I need to know. Because if you are NBA, if you put an NBA player right now, you pluck them from the NBA and put them on a college team, the Bama should go to at least the Sweet 16. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's levels to it. So when Carmelo was an NBA player, he was in his freshman year, what did Bama do? He took them Bamas to the finals. Like, it just, especially if you elite, Syracuse, So that's like, to me, that's the litmus test. Like, if you elite, and you can take a franchise, then the college team should be nothing but a walk in the park to take them to the Sweet 16 or the Elite Eight, Final Four. Like that should be a walk in the park if you elite NBA talent. Because if you take an elite NBA talent and you pluck them off the NBA and put them in college right now, dog, Final Four, automatic. Like that's automatic. So that's what I really want to see. Like you busting, you playing Seton Hall and giving them 39, to me, that's cute. But if you're not like doing that versus high level competition where it matters, then just like we do in a football joint. When we scout, when we was saying Jaden was the one, what we say? SEC, big games, Bama show up. After a game he don't play well, the next game he cooked versus Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that for me is where it's at. Like if you really built for the next level. So yeah, we gonna see. In the NBA, Jimmy Butler, dog. This whole Jimmy Butler Miami Heat debacle. Pat Riley thinking it's 1992 and he could just Yo, what do you think is gonna happen with Jimmy Butler? They're gonna have to trade
They're
him.
gonna have to move him. It's not the old days. Like they wanted to. I just hate all of these old dinosaur ways where these old curmudgeons think their mentality or the way that things used to be done is the way things are going to run in 2024. Mm-hmm. Like Pat Riley keeps acting like he's bigger, like he's the culture. No, the good players are the culture. The good players of the culture. It's the same with the Patriots. Like the Kraft organization was supposed to be so great. Patriots was such a great organization. No, it was the coach and the players. Once that leaves, then so does the culture when you can't win.
Yeah.
So it's like nobody wants to hear it. No 80-year-old dude acting like the 1980s is the way to go and you got to get in line and do this, and this. You got all them people down there now been doing that ever since LeBron left. Y'all ain't won nothing. Mm-hmm. So you can try to hold this Bama hostage, but you're going to have to end up trading.
Yeah, they're going to have to. Because, I mean, it just gets worse and worse. I mean, the season already probably a wash, but like, yeah, you just try to get some assets, try to get, I mean, they talking about the Spurs, maybe a candidate for
I'd like
trade.
To see that.
You know, you got to move him, bro. Because just having him on your roster, like at this point where he's definitely disgruntled and this a whole bunch of other stuff.
Shooting one leg threes.
Yeah, dog. He don't care, dog. Okay.
That's one thing I like about Jimmy Butler.
That's you, dog.
That's what I liked about him. He's not gonna let nobody lord over him. No way.
Yeah, he said, nah, bro, you can't get me. So yeah,
Bama shot a one leg three, baseline three in a game.
Didn't he graze the rim, dog? They didn't even come close. He didn't care. Yeah, bro. They gonna have to do something. So that's happening. All right. On to the games this week. Playoff. We're gonna win. We're gonna win big. We're gonna win big.
Everything going in these Bama's favors, dog. To get matched up where it looked like you were stuck with the Eagles, and then you end up matched up with the Bucks.
Hey, dog, I'm telling you that it's in the script, dog. I'm saying this is the first year. I don't think they can let him as a rookie go to the Super Bowl because I don't know, bro.
It depends on what happened in these other games. You get the wrong injury.
He got the glow though, Aaron. They love this Batman, dog. This man, like he is the most lovable, likable player. Might be in the history of the sport. Usually, you don't have the quarterbacks be this beloved, dog. Like, what's the last quarterback that everybody just?
Tom Brady.
But Tom Brady was a jerk, though. Like, you have to see.
But he became a jerk after he got some Super Bowls under his belt, and people were slurping him enough. Then he started to do these antics that I guess people look at in that way. Now, when he first came in, he was humble. The Bama looked different. Like he had the little surfer hairdo and all that stuff. Like it was just different. But then, once you win and your reputation get built up, then all of a sudden you start to see who the real person is, which you may see if Jayden keeps having this level of success. He does have one thing he does that I don't like, that he need to get that shit out of his system because it's real Kirk Cousins-ish, where he's paying attention to the stats instead of whenever he gets flushed to the sideline, if it's like within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage, instead of throwing it away, he'll try to keep that completion percentage high and he'll run out of bounds. So he'll take a 1 yard loss, a 2 yard loss, a 3 yard loss out of bounds instead of just throwing the ball out of bounds. I've seen him do it about 4 times
I
this
ain't
year.
even peep that, dog. Hey, that's something to watch.
I've seen it about 4 times, and that shit I would get on Kirk Cousins about, where you like padding stats instead of just doing whatever's best for like this. And he's smart. We know he's smart, so we can't say, "Oh, I ain't think about it." He overthinking it. Like, oh, that completion percentage, I need that. Let me go ahead and step out of bounds, 1 yard loss. So it's like I've seen him do it like 4 times this season, where it's like, all right, nigga. And
Well,
when his teammates
if he break for like 15 yards or 10 yards down the sideline, then you like give it a pass. Even 5 yards, you be like,
yeah. Even if it's a 1 yard game, but if you taking 3 yard loss just not to throw the ball out of bounds because it's going to affect your completion percentage, that could be problematic in the future if you don't get that stuff out your game now.
Yeah, nah, I agree. I ain't
so
even
the coaches got to get it. One of his teammates said something for the first time the last game, he did it. But before he would do it, and it was like nobody would really say anything. Like, I know what you're doing. We had Kirk Cousins here.
We know we've seen that before.
We know that. So that's the only flaw or criticism I really got of the Bama to this point. But that's something that's easily fixed. Like somebody just got to get in his ear, be like, hey, we don't do that.
No, and too, if the Bama win, can you really?
No. You don't want to build no bad habits early.
Okay, all right. I hear you. All right,
I know he the golden boy. He 99% perfect.
Boy, that Bama could literally just say anything. I'm like, hey, that's my man. Like, barring a complete collapse Sunday, this Bama is my MVP, dog. Barring a complete collapse. All right, we got Chargers at Houston Texans. Texans versus the Texans are at home. Chargers are favorite minus 2.5. I think 2.5 is in favor of the Chargers is a little skewed considering they're playing in Houston. I know CJ Stroud hasn't been that good this year overall, but it's the playoffs, though. It's 1 week to prepare. I trust Bobby Slowick and what that offense can put together with Nico Collins and Joe Mixon, especially after they sat players out, to get rest this last game. I'm going with Houston at home.
I'm gonna go Chargers.
All right. Pittsburgh Steelers at the Baltimore Ravens. Pittsburgh has been reeling. I think they lost their last 4 games. They lost a tough one against Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. Now they face Baltimore, the league MVP, Lamar Jackson. Baltimore's favorite minus 9.5.
I think Pittsburgh will cover. But Baltimore's going to win.
George Pickens has not been. He's been slumming, dog. He dropped so many passes this last game. So, people are already talking about Tomlin firing Tomlin and stuff like that. It's just like, oh my goodness, bro. Like, relax, people, relax. Fire him, dog. Let him go to one of these teams that got a whole bunch. So I got Pittsburgh to cover as well. I think Baltimore will win. It's in Baltimore, but I got Pittsburgh to cover. Denver Broncos at the Buffalo Bills. Bills are favorite minus 8.5. It's in Buffalo. Denver, they took care of business versus Kansas City in week 18. They've looked pretty good for the much of the year. It's going to be a playoff atmosphere. I don't know about this one. I think
Broncos will cover.
Okay, yeah. I think the Broncos will cover as well. I got Buffalo squeaking out a win. I think it'll probably be like 3 points. Then you got the Green Bay Packers at the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles are favored -4 against Green Bay. Green Bay is so schizophrenic. These Bama's, they just bipolar, bro. They play good one week, play like some trash the next week. Jordan Love played excellent one week, trash the next. He can't trust them. I think Jalen Hurts will be out of concussion protocol by then. I don't know what's going on, bro. Like, I have no clue what's going on with this whole concussion thing with Jalen Hurts. If he's still, having symptoms, but they need him in this playoff game. So I'm assuming that we'll know soon what his status is. But as of right now, I guess the way the books is setting it, they're anticipating he plays. So it's -4.5. Who you going with?
I'm going Eagles.
I'm going with the Eagles as well. I think the Eagles just will come out and just be dominant in this game versus Green Bay. Then we got Washington at Tampa Bay. Washington are underdogs away. Tampa Bay's favorite -3. The line has been pretty steady here. So I'm going with Washington.
I'm
I
going
think
Washington.
Washington will win this game. It's in Tampa Bay, but that's warm weather. Like it's nothing to make me believe that they can't win this game. And then you got Minnesota Vikings at the Los Angeles Rams. Vikings coming off a terrible loss to the
Trash.
Lions. Mud holding Bama's dog. Lions was like, oh, y'all not on our level, and they really showed them that they weren't. Now they got a week bye. And Minnesota looked like they tried to play hard, but credit to what's the defensive coordinator for the Lions?
Aaron Glenn.
Aaron Glenn. Credit to Aaron Glenn, dog. He dialed one up for them. Sam Darnold looked flustered the whole night. He was not prepared for that level of pressure. And granted, I look at the Lions like D-line and our D-line a little bit the same because they have trouble generating pressure from their front four. This Bama had it was a game plan that worked effectively in stopping and limiting the Minnesota Vikings from getting anything that they really wanted to get. And credit to him for that. I hope he gets a head coaching look because he's deserving of one, in my opinion, especially with all the injuries that they've had and then their ability to continue to still, do at least what needs to be done in order to win games. Sometimes you're not going to be able to stop everything, but at least be able to get it to where you have you can at least get the games down. That's impressive. That's impressive. Yeah. So those are our games. So yeah. So that those are our games. Minnesota. I think Minnesota will. They need to win. I think I got LA, dog. I got the Rams.
I got the Rams.
Yeah, I got the Minnesota train ending right here. And I got the Rams to cover and win. I trust Sean McVay to cook something up. Yeah, those are our games. Follow us at OSS 980, Other Side of Sports. We on YouTube, Instagram. Follow us, holler at us, chime in. If you got comments about anything that we talked about today, what's y'all thoughts on the Joy Taylor situation, the Skip Bayless and them? Let us know what y'all think. What's going on around that trade? What y'all think about the Commanders going to the playoffs? Do they got a chance at the Super Bowl? I was sounding crazy at the beginning of the season when I said it's a possibility. Now, not so crazy.
Don't get blown out.
No. That's not about to happen. They'll at least get to the Lions. I feel like they can get to the Lions. They can get to the Lions. So we gonna see. Follow us at OSS 980 at Other Side of Sports. We out.